Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, here we go. And we're live, folks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day wherever you are in this realm. And this is the Underground Circus. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the Gore Zone Saturday night. And I am your host, Wildeyedyeti, and we are gonna have one hell of a show. Oh yes, I know. It's well, we're gonna so stick around, Brian. We're gonna have a great show. Oh yes, I know. It's well, we're gonna so stick around, Brian. We're gonna have a great show. And let us get going, folks. I'm sending out a few links, and we will go over tonight's show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got The Walk and Scott Balls. They're going to be taking on. Oh yeah, they are characters that we've had for some time that Evie made. Yeah, The Walk says, and know your role. And then we have Slaughterhouse Jones and South Frank Bloodyard teaming together. And of course, Angelica Malice and Suri Bloodyard will be taking on the Bingo Hall Dolls, Doris Fishbox, and Bertha Shitcrumb. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, showing up with the returning Qual McGregor, and you got Big Beefy Dixon Diaz with Rico Sensation. And 2 on 2 again, we got Ventura and Dixon all the way, Prince Shaky, and the Backdoor Luchador. We got tag team action. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Fred Starr versus Pete Wall. And of course, again, Akira Okano in our sixth match and versus Martha Doom. And once again, in our seventh match, we have Emily is challenging King Yeti Bloodyard, folks. Oh god. And let's get the show started. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's a big tag team action here. And this is for Money in the Bank.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 575 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got The Walk. Says know your egg roll. Taken with Scott Balls, folks. Yes, we got the NWO version of in our the Underground Circus version in NWO, folks. And I forgot to. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a big time Saturday night show, and we're having it Money in the
And
Bank.
their opponents, first from New York.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
280 pounds,
part of the Slaughterhouse, the enforcers for the Underground Bloodyard and Yeti's personal bodyguard, folks. The henchmen of Wild-Eyed Yeti. One of them is Slaughterhouse Jones, and of course, teaming with him will be Sour Fang Bloodyard. Yeah, yep. And of course, his tag team partner, the Prince of the Bloodyard, the heir apparent to the throne, along with Suri Bloodyard, will be Sourfang. Hey, Matt Storm, how it's going? Welcome to the Underground Circus, folks. And you're here for our Saturday Night Smash, folks. He will be taking on. He will be taking on the role as leader of the Underground Circus. Ladies and gentlemen, our world champion here, Sourfang. Very confident holding that belt, doing the Bloodyards proud. And he ain't no Nepo Yeti. He earned that title, folks. Beautiful belt right there, held by Sourfang. A lot of people gunning for that belt, but it's not up for grab tonight. This is just tag team action to put your Jackson in traction for some midnight action. A lot going around here in the Underground Circus. We will be doing the show on 2K24 for a while. Not migrating over to 2K25 yet. That'll be happening in a couple months. And ladies and gentlemen, the walk. And here we go. It's Slaughterhouse Jones taking on the walk, but the walk with a single leg takedown on Jones. Jones was going for a kick to the breadbasket, but blocked by the walk. And now a kick to the cranium, slowing down the walk. Now taking him now. Look at this, the viciousness of Slaughterhouse. Very smart move, tagging in Sourfang. Sourfang pushing off the walk, a big chops, big right hand, and an elbow to the throat of Sourfang. Nice reversal by Sourfang, going after the walk, picking him up, and going for a big suplex. Bam! Dropping the walk on his head. A big chop. Another big chop to the throat. Yes, it is. And now slap it on. Around the power of Sourfang, has him draped across his shoulders. Walking him over the corner. And rolls the dice and he gets snake eyes. Now, fluid moving by Sourfang. Not letting the walk get any rest. Scott Balls begging to be tagged in. Sourfang tagging in Jones. Nice tag team work between Slaughterhouse and Sourfang. Cutting off the corner, wearing down the walk. The walk crawling over, looking for a hot tag. Gets the hot tag, but Jones has his back turned to Scott Balls while he is admiring the crowd. But look at this, biting him out of the clutches of Scott Balls. Scott Balls getting ripped in the corner. And now, gut-wrench suplex. Flipping him to locking up. Grabbing him by the back of the head and slamming him face first into the turnbuckle. Big chops right into the throat. Sourfang trying to decapitate Scott Balls. Now stomping him. Now putting the... Look at this, grabbing off and whipping the legs out from underneath Sourfang. Now trying to go for a pin. But a kick out. Cutting off. Scott Balls was going in for a tag, but gets cut off. Oh, Sourfang cutting him off. And a bulldog finally. These two locking up. And a big atomic drop. Runs into Sourfang. It's like running into a brick wall. Look at the build. Oh, look at just slapping him. Sourfang. Just tearing apart Scott Balls. That big uppercut right to the chin. Cutting him off now, dragging him to the center of the corner. And now going after him now, Scott Balls with a revert with an octopus stretch. Stretching him out. Trying to wear down Sourfang. Sourfang that, and now Sourfang just pimping for the crowd and gets caught with a clothesline. Hot tag by Sourfang into Slaughterhouse Jones. Slaughterhouse Jones too busy celebrating friends, couldn't take the weight of Slaughterhouse Jones. Slaughterhouse Jones going up, picking him up and going. Oh, and going for a pin. And a drop kick, breaking up the pinfall. But Slaughterhouse making Scott Balls pay for breaking up the pin, going up. And a big senton bomb on the Rockin' Out of Rock. The Walk trying for a cheap for a cheap pin. Grabbing Slaughterhouse. The two locking up. Now whipping him in the corner. And now a punch right to the nose. And now trying for a suplex, but breaking free. Thought the Walk was going for a tag, but Slaughterhouse Jones stops him from making the tag. The Walk is dazed, confused, doesn't know what corner he's in. He's in a world for hurt. And now hooking him up, and now trying to work on that arm of the Walk. Oh, walks into a big elbow. Now turn him over and turn him over. And here he is going for that modified sharpshooter. Breaking out of Sourfang, and now not Sourfang, but Jones tagging in Sourfang. The Walk in a world of hurt. Trying to pick up Sourfang. Sourfang blocks it and reverses into a hip toss. Now picking him up. The good job by this tactic. A big suplex. Now stomping on back of the head. The Walk is being taken apart. Sourfang throwing all caution to the wing. Big frog splash. Here we go. 1, 2. Almost over, but the Walk seems to have kicked out. Oh, misses with the knee drop. Now the Walk trying to turn the tide around here. And slams him face first into the mat. Drops the elbow in the middle of the back, and now working on the arms. Now going for a pin. 1. Only a 1 count. The Walk desperately needs to make a tag. The longer he's in this match. Oh, Sourfang stopping the tag. The Walk was going for a tag, and he blocked it now, tagging in Slaughterhouse Jones. Slaughterhouse Jones going after the Walk. The Walk is dazed. Slaughterhouse keeping the Walk away from making the tag. And now rips his knee across the face of the Walk, and now Slaughterhouse setting up the Walk for Slaughter. Whipping him in the corner. Another tag by Sourfang and Slaughterhouse are now going up and working on the small in the back with that double axe handle. Misses with the knee. Now picking him up. And oh my God, big side slam. This could be it. 1, 2. It's over, folks. Sourfang and Slaughterhouse. The blood yards. Just devastating.
Here are your winners.
Great match. Great matchup between Slaughterhouse and And now let's get to our next match. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the Suicide Club taking on the Bingo Hall Dolls. This should be a great matchup here between these two, and let us get going, folks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening wherever you are in this post-pandemic world and these apocalyptic times, if you want to believe that. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are,
The following contest
the Suicide Club.
is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here on our Saturday night edition of the Underground Circus, we call it Money in the Bank. Don't know why, but look at this. This Soy Sauce Club means all business. Don't let these ladies fool you. They may be a little psychotic and unorthodox, but they are very skilled ring tacticians. Both crazy as hell. If you know who they, knowing both their lineages, and they'll be taking on the oldest veteran tag faction in all of wrestling, folks. It is the Bingo Hall Dolls, the two founding members, started back in the 1860s. Experience between both these ladies. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, and every one of them was married to Pete Wall. And ladies and gentlemen, don't let these old ladies fool you. They still got a lot in the tank. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got Bertha Shitcrumb, Doris Fishbox, let Evie and Meanie and anyone that's wrestled them know how annoyingly good they are. And there'll be Doris Fishbox and Angelica Malice. Nice side slam by Doris Fishbox, trying to take him village. Now, rolling in the gutter with that gutter roll. Now going for a submission move with that modified Anaconda Vice. And now Angelica Malice with a big suplex on Doris and going for the pin with a bridge suplex. Northern Lights. Now Doris Fishbox in a world of hurt, and now Angelica Mouse whipping her in the team. Could we see our first? Oh, blocking that tag. Oh, big belly to belly, hooking like one, kicking a kick out before there's even a one count. Big chop and those kicks. Now going in for a DDT. Nice combination. Doris Fishbox, that lady won't die. She must be part zombie. Picking up Angelica. And rolling the dice and getting snake eyes for Angelica. Now going up and oh my gosh, trying to rip the head off of Angelica. Angelica in trouble here. Needs to make a tag. Doris picking her up and now bell toss. And now the hot tag made to Suri. And Suri go up and gets Bertha Shitcrumb, getting taken down by Bertha Shitcrumb. And now going for the tag. The ref wasn't there to count. The viciousness of the Bingo Hall Dolls on the Suicide Club now, slamming Suri face first. And now Suri rolling it over. One. That's a sneaky move she learned from a big boot. And now Going to work on Suri now, attacked by the Bingo Hall dolls. Suri in trouble as she's going up against Doris, whipping Doris in the corner. Doris in trouble now, driving those elbows, trying to knock the false teeth out of Doris. Suri goes and tags in Doris. Doris in trouble here now, picking her up, and here we go. Bam! Trying to beat the ugly off of Doris Fishbox, picking her up again. Working on the lower back, wearing down Doris Fishbox. Doris in trouble here, picking her up and going big sit down power bomb. Now going in and now tagging in Suri. Now Suri going up. Oh, just taking it now, taking out both the Bingo Hall dolls is Suri. Very smart move by Suri, staying inside the ring. Now going out, ref getting in the way. That sneaky ref getting in the way of Suri, and then Doris taking advantage now. A rip around by Suri. Oh my God! Nice reversal into a power slam by Doris, and now going for a moonsault. Going in for the tag. Suri needs to shake off the cobwebs. Now comes in Bertha Shitcrown. Oh, and puts on the brakes as she gets grabbed by Doris, and Doris followed up by a spear in the corner, and now kicking her in the boots. Working on Suri. Now Suri desperately needs to make a tag. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Cutting Suri off for making the tag. Suri crawling, trying to make the hot tag. Angelica reaching out. Suri fighting her way out. Now, ref still getting out of the way, but now whipping. Oh, a nice back fist. And now Suri rolling her up, picking her up, and now slamming her down. Suri not done yet. Totally deaths the place. Bertha Shitcrown misses with that fist. Oh, and a block by Bertha Shitcrown. A series of kicks taking down Suri. Oh, Bertha taking Angelica out of the picture, looking to finish off Suri. And Suri in trouble here. Has her up. Now going for the pin. Angelica is out. This could be it, folks. 1, 2. It's over, folks. The Bingo Hall dolls win. And not. Oh my gosh.
Here are your
There is going to be hell to pay for that, folks. I blame the ref for interfering, folks. Watch out, these ladies. Now we'll go on to our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, this rivalry isn't over. It's just heating up. And we got shown of Koala McGregor. And we'll be taking on big beefy Dixon Diaz and Rico Sensation.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Legend!
Oh, yes, ladies, showing up, folks. Yes, Legend showing up, trying to make his mark here in the Underground Circus, saying that Yeti has been holding him back. So here he is on this Saturday night show, teaming up with Dixon Diaz. Ladies and gentlemen, he wants to show our fans what he's made enough, show enough. I mean, he's not he's teaming up with Koala McGregor. Yes, making his.
Weighing in at 100 pounds.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the sexiest space koala in all the universe, folks. The space koala himself, Koala McGregor, folks. He says he's been on a special mission to Uranus, and he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, be interesting how these two work together. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. As it says, hide your women, because the women can't resist the gravity and magnetism of the space koala. And ladies and gentlemen,
from San Antonio, Texas.
oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, big beefy Dixon Diaz, folks.
Big beefy Dixon Diaz.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's dropping. Hey, I think that fucker stole my money. He's dropping, that's my money. Asshole. Took my money and he's giving it away to the fans. I'm going to beat the shit out of him once I get my hands on him. No one is leaving the arena tonight until they return every single dollar that's dropped. That is mine. All of you that don't return it will be arrested for theft.
And from
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, Rico Sensation.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the Legend Killer.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, he says he's the prettiest man in all of wrestling, folks. Rico Sensation. He says he's putting a spell on all the women. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're up and you're watching, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, but it's not necessary to be part of the show, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I do this to have fun and let everyone escape from the post-traumatic times that is going on in the world, folks. Leave your politics, leave your social media issues at the door and just lose yourself in the underground circus, folks. We don't discuss what's going on in the real world. We just discuss what's going on inside our own squared circle that we call the underground circus. And let me warn you that I do have an adult humor, so if you're sensitive, then you need to move on. And here we go. Picking up Enrico Sensation. Not Rico Sensation. Show enough. Going up. Already going for the high. Risk maneuver going for the top rope. Telling Dixon Diaz to get up, folks. And now a big punch. Superman punch. Right to the jaw of Dixon Diaz. And now picking up now. Blatant choke takedown now. Going 1, 2, Almost a 3 count. Oh, a big kick to the jaw. Whipping him in the corner. Are we going to have a tag here? No, not tagging him yet. Slamming him face first into the turnbuckle. Fighting his way out is Dixon Diaz now, putting on the sleeper hold. Oh my gosh, trying to choke him out. Dixon Diaz has shown up and shown enough, thrown him off the shoulder. And a high knee right to the jaw. Now clubbing him to the back of the head and the neck. I do believe Dixon Diaz has been busted up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for outer space, high flying space action by Koala McGregor. And only a 1 count. Dixon Diaz is hurting. And now picking him up. Don't know what he did. Missed with that. Don't know where he was. Now going again for the moonsault and missing with those moonsaults. Holy crap. Think he has a little bit of ring rust there. And now, going for the dancing. Picking him up and a kiss on the lips. And here we go. Sister Abigail. Failing to go for the pin now. Stomping on the paws of Koala McGregor, trying to break those nails. Koala McGregor in trouble as Dixon Diaz goes to work. And now Koala McGregor struggling. Now going up, and now just a blatant chokehold on Koala McGregor. And now going for, and ladies and gentlemen, so a 3 count, broken up by Show Enough. Too much showboating by Dixon Diaz. Now picking up Koala McGregor. Koala McGregor is running on fumes, folks. I just think he has no knowledge of his whereabouts, just being choked out. Cutting him off from making a tag and keeping him in his corner is Dixon Diaz. And just blatant chokehold. Now look at this. Reaching out, needs to make the hot tag. And now putting in Show Enough. And now Big Luthez press on the ground and pound. Show Enough backing up. Them two locking up a nice block and a kick to the chest by Show Enough. Show Enough has those glowing gloves, folks, and he's gonna put them with a nice karate kick to the throat of Dixon Diaz. Has him lined up. Oh my God! Just put the knee to the balls. Little dirty karate. These two going at it now, taking up and throwing him to the arena floor in hot pursuit. And now working on the knees, and we're at a 5 count. Needs to get the action in the ring or risk of being counted out. Now rolling back in. Hot tag made to Rico Sensation. Rico Sensation catches a big uppercut. But now, going to work with those forearms now, going to work, and now wrapping him up, stretching him out, abdominal stretch. And now, Show Enough. Runs into, gets a cheap shot by Dixon Diaz. And wrapped up is Show Enough, going to tap out. Has him locked up. But fighting his way out and with a backdrop. Picking him up. And now trying to weaken those hands of Rico Sensation. Hurricanrana by Rico Sensation. And now Koala McGregor reaching out. And makes the hot tag. While Rico Sensation is pandering for the fans. Koala McGregor going up. And gets the Frankensteiner. Trying to roll his way out. is gets speared. And now a big punch by Qualm McGregor. Qualm McGregor making a comeback here. Now taking him down. Has him locked up in an armbar. See if he's going to tap out. Nice reversal by Sho'nuff. Oh, into a leg scissor takedown. Oh, a big boot to the noggin of Qualm McGregor. Big beefy Dixon Diaz picking him up, but gets caught in a Frankensteiner. Nice block or reversal by Qualm McGregor. Qualm McGregor picking up. Oh, sends him up for Space Mountain. Picking him up and now whipping him into the corner. Dangerous territory for Dixon Diaz. Picking him up again. Spinning him around. Going up and going for that springboard shoulder block. Now tagging in Sho'nuff. Sho'nuff picking him up by his Goldilocks. And now whipping him in the corner. Going after him. Big martial arts kick to the jaw. Dixon Diaz does not know where he is. Another big boot to the side of the face. Now going up and going to clean house. And takes out Rico Sensation. Sho'nuff. Now bringing him in the hard way, even though he's not the legal man. Looking to beat the crap out of him, whipping him in the corner. Now going after Dixon Diaz. Dixon Diaz grabs him and throws him into the ring post. Has him up and now rolls him back inside.